Titan. Everyone comes to Titan with a dream. Our moon is one of limitless wealth. There are ancient riches here for those with the strength to claim them. But some dreams start smaller. A better life, more dignity, more comfort. Today, Titan is a place where you can buy those dreams, where anyone can profit. But it isn't easy. You have to prove yourself here. Those who settle here take that risk. And without their diligent labor, our power grid would fail. Pollution would overwhelm us. And our trade would collapse. It's hard work, but on Titan, hard work isn't enough. The bold, the strong, those are the people Titan rewards. Those are the ones who see their dreams through. Exceptional people. Friends to the Council. That is why we're giving you this opportunity, Founder. We expect great things from you. Make sure you live up to our expectations.
Greetings and welcome all to another Sunday live stream. Hope you all had a good enough week, and hope there was not too much confusion with the Americans switching to daylight savings time, because I'm probably either starting too late or too early. Either way, today we'll be looking at a new game, sort of. Industries of Titan, a game that caught my attention quite some time back, and I had actually bought in early access. Because I was curious. Because it's also different in a way. Finally something that's futuristic, because I do love my medieval building games and all that, but grief, sometimes I just want some different genre, please. So what Industries of Titans now is, because it's out of early access now, it's a competent game. That much I'll say. It's probably not realized all the things it has promised during early access, but that's just dealing with the realities of game development at some level. For the most part, I have had no real problem with the game. It's more or less stable. The in-game mechanics work well enough. Do I say it's a brilliant game? No, not really, but I do like its aesthetic. So, today we'll just be going into a scenario. Hello, SI. We'll go into a scenario on normal difficulty with endless rebel activity, because we need to be kept busy somehow. I mean, I know the campaign is how you're intended to play, but that would just take too long. And also not going into survival, because I'm not all that interested in doing endless combat against very annoying rebel ships, and then, yeah, maybe if I want to fall asleep, but scenario it is. Alright, so we need to pick a rival, I guess. who will be fighting against us. Hello, Katarina. Hope you're all having a good time. Let's see. They're all from the same faction. I'm just gonna confirm this one. Will Bass. Alright, so we could go with several different locations, I guess. Let's see. No ruins, no rocks. Rock adventure. You know, let's just start with this standard investment, normal, as you expect. And let's just go with Leocorp. And let's see if we can find a logo that would suit us. I mean, there's not too many distinctive logos that I find. So, really just make do with what you have. We'll go with that one. So, normal resources, normal rocks, normal lakes, normal crevices, normal rebel camps, varied weather, mostly rain. And we'll launch. Credits.
Founder. The Council is glad to see you. We have significant investments riding on your success. I hope you'll live up to our expectations.
Alright, so we get to pick our starting bonus. Bonus is relative. I'm gonna go with insurance. We'll just wait for my employees to arrive. Alright, here we go. Alright, so a basic enough start as it is. Everything within the yellow border is technically within range of the headquarters. Everything within the blue is currently ours, as in we own it, we claimed it. You can claim hex squares by using influence, which is this currency up here, which you use to interact with various things on the planet itself. We have 4,000 credits in the bank. This is a resource we will need to guard very carefully, because at the start it's very tricky to get really a good measure of things going. Let's see, I can't do any... Can I do any research? Probably not yet, because I don't have any artifacts, but that's fine. Return to the city. Right, so the basic idea, but I understand it as it is that Titan used to be inhabited during a golden age of humanity, when a micro-sun was placed in orbit close to Titan, so that the planet, the moon itself would become habitable at that distance, because of course it is around Saturn, so it is a fairly cold moon. However, something happened then that caused society to collapse, and the population of Titan essentially die off or go away, leaving all these ruins for us to claim. Now Titan is under new management, the Council, and they have invited corporations to come and help with the cleanup and turn it back into a profitable hub of industry. So we're not exactly making utopias here, we're making dystopias. which is also a nice change of pace. I need more stuff before I can, but we have 4 employees. We can have 2 types of people living in our city. Employees, which work for us when we need to pay them using our precious credits that we are running out of. And citizens, which will earn us credits if we can help them get them here. Citizens, however, need to be housed and they need to find jobs for, which we don't currently have. Right, so I'm just going to go and survey the ruins near our building so we can have that. And let's just have a look at everything around us. We have an artifact patch. Artifacts are very precious items we can either extract from the ruins or these artifact patches, which we can use as a sort of de facto currency to unlock technologies or deal with the council. Like, for instance, we need 5 artifacts just to talk with the council. Similarly, we need 3 to unlock the spaceport. There's also a neat thing that you can go into buildings to build stuff. But we'll get back to that in a moment as we get stuff building. Let's see. I don't really want an inert ruin. Right, I need some relics or artifacts, so let's get that going. This one I'll just salvage. Extract that. Extract that. Alright, let's do a little bit more surveying. Let's just go with the level 1 ruins for now. A couple of levels of ruins you can find. Obsidian ruins, for instance, are way more valuable overall, but they are also much more expensive to claim, so I'm just gonna be ignoring those for a bit. The higher level a building is, the higher chance there are for better resources to be salvaged from a location. And some ruins can be inert and can be activated by using artifacts. This one, kind of useful. It stores fuel, it absorbs pollution. Let's do it. But right now I kind of need resources. I need minerals. Basically your resources come in 3 tiers. The higher the tier, the more effective a resource it is, but you need to refine the resource in order to make it more effective. Right, so let us actually get a little bit more storage space. We can actually do some building. Right now we can only get level 1 minerals, which are very inefficient to build with. But are sufficient for lower level buildings. Right, so we need a little bit of power in our colony. So let's build some fuel extractors, or fuel fabs. And they will produce 3 fuel. Get 1 more. And let's build some power plants. Actually, not this one. Right, so. Because we need to set up an entire energy grid. Right, so my fuel fabs, we will be extracting fuel from the air essentially, which is zethane, which I have no idea what exactly that is supposed to be a reference to or anything. There's an overall level of zethane across the entire planet or moon, but it is not in very high densities. There will, however, be cracks like this where the zethane is leaking out of that we can be a little bit more efficient with. But more on that in a moment. This tank is also somewhat working against my goals because it also removes zethane from the air, because zethane is not a breathable gas. So you generally want to stay away from that. I need more resources, so let's just get that going. Right. But in order to establish a grid, we need relays to encapsulate all the devices that are using or creating energy, and an energy bridge that will allow me to connect the buildings inside here to buildings outside. This is a temporary setup because I just need some power. I need some gas. We probably need a little bit more storage. That'll do for now. I also have to get my employees to be doing a little bit more efficient work, and I also need them to pick up some isotopes. I'll just have 2 of them permanently on that for as long as I have the option available. I don't quite have enough yet. Get some more artifacts. And we're out of influence. What research do I have available? Let's get that started. Yeah, sort of Vespine gas, but right now I just need to get my city up to a level where I can actually do stuff. And in order to make that a little bit easier, I'm probably gonna unlock the fuel turbine, the energy plant, and the defense turret. That's all the money I can afford to spend right now. And we'll just go a little bit faster. Now, part of the problem I have right now is that my fuel fabs are a little bit too efficient at pulling zethane from the air, and that they are quickly depleting the amount of zethane in the local area. Which will become a problem later on, as I need it to establish a power grid. Right now I'm trying to get enough isotopes used to get my headquarters leveled up to appropriate size. I could also claim one of these isotope patches in order to pull isotopes from there, but that's kind of expensive. And, well, we just ran out of isotopes, and I need to get rid of some more garbage. We have some time before the rebels attack. The first attack is usually not that strong, but still need to be aware that it will happen. I need the artifacts. Let's do a scan on the local things now. We have a bit of an idea of what's around us. And learning the hotkeys is definitely a requirement, because otherwise you'll be... and that's a bit of a difficult choice there. I kind of do want the minerals and the isotopes. Research is done. Let's get the HQ habitability, that's fine. I probably also want to go in this direction. I'm essentially looking for a tech similar to this one, which gives me HQ range +1. But the tech grid is completely randomized, more or less randomized, every time you start a mission, so you have no idea what you'll get. Although the campaigns play a little bit differently than the scenarios at the moment. Right, so this building actually generates cethane, which would be nice if it was actually, you know, close to anywhere where we get some natural cethane. Which it is not. Give me that stuff. And so here we have some level 2 minerals and isotopes, which are way more valuable than the regular stuff, but... Ooh, nice. I would kind of like this rune. This is a free relay, which allows me to power anything within this highlighted area if I give it to artifacts to power up. Two isotopes. Probably better off taking these level 3 ruins for the minerals and isotopes. This is taking a while. I need 27 isotopes. Wanna get them? Maybe. Isotopes are kind of rare early on. I do want the artifacts here though. Okay. Level 3 runes with only 3 artifacts is kind of poor. Right. Get some extra influence. Get this going. And unlock further this way. I mean, useful, but not necessarily what I want. Might have to go in a different direction, but again, I'm out of artifacts, so... Let's get some more. And so they say they have no more minerals to move. This is probably not untrue. Tricky start. Don't have the means to do anything about it. Need to get this activated, so... Could I please get some... Can you please finish these runes, please? 3 runes also take forever to break down. Playing this, activate it. Salvage this. Can't wait forever on everything. Is the active? Yes. Let's start thinking about getting some buildings. Let's walk in this direction, and that has shielded me. This is a useful tech. And maximum HQ employment limit, definitely something I want. We need to start getting some some production going. So let's just start setting up over there. And let's claim some empty plots over here. Right, so I'm kinda thinking about how to approach the layouts for the city as it comes, because I will need to plan ahead for a roadway system. And I kinda want to make use of this activated tank because it removes pollution and all that. But I probably will have to shove a road this way around, so let's see about right, so I would like to set up some blueprints here. Turning blue 1 into blue 2s. That requires 126 blue minerals. Alright, we should be able to do that. Alright, so factory buildings are your general all-purpose building that you can pretty much fit anything into. You can put housing in there, you can put jobs in there for your citizens, jobs for your employees. You can put your power plants in there, your Z-thing generation. Sky's the limit. Only downside is they produce pollution. Pollution is bad. Citizens do not like pollution. They go very sleepy when they get in too much pollution, and then they somehow expire. So overall, you kind of want to avoid too much exposure to it. Sensor range, I mean, it probably is useful over there, but is it worth 3 artifacts? Ooh, another relay. That's probably worth the 2 artifacts if I can get to it. Well, as it stands, I probably should just do this manually. Trust me, nothing about living in this place is blessed. But we'll get to that. Right, so the main entrance for this factory is over here. So I would like a all the way around. Input module and L1 processor. An output module. And employee module. And a waste module so we can actually get rid of junk. Put in a relay that will turn everything on. And let's do the same thing on the other side if we can. For the isotopes. That's not gonna work. Was it? Need to do a slight alteration. I'm kinda starved for minerals and supplies. Create a little space so people can walk in between. But like I said, we are creating a dystopia here. Right, one of our setups is now operational, so let's get a worker assigned to it. Well, obviously we are not working for the Machine Spirit, we are our own independent company. I don't know what this is, but I need more artifacts. Need another one of these. Getting to so much influence is so difficult. Indeed. We control the horizontal and the vertical. Right. Now all I need is my employees to run down some, actually get some, not this one just yet. Get some minerals processed so we can get some higher level stuff, because I am running out quite badly and time is wasting. Well, unfortunately I do need to pay salaries. And we are quickly running out of stuff, so I kind of really need to get my people going. Right, so this one will just have tier 1 stuff. And here we have our first production of tier 2 materials. Right now the delay is mostly in that my peeps are moving all the way across. Right, I need someone to input. This one will take only tier 2s. And I need someone to get the stuff out. Well, and I can't do any further research. I am out of the required materials. Get those resources. Right, so but one tier 2 mineral It's worth 5 tier 1, so you know, that's a good investment. And unfortunately, isotopes are slightly less efficient, but still more efficient overall, so you do want to do this. And not necessarily in this setup, because later on, once we get mining going properly, we kind of want to crank it up. This means that we have no free employees, which is kind of a bother. Right. Just free up some people. Now we are starting to run into a slight power problem, in that the Z-Thane is running out locally. So my fabs are not being as productive as they should be. I need to get some more power plants. At the moment, yeah. We are definitely being in a starter setup. But I just want to get enough isotopes leveled up that I can get into the next level. And really want to keep moving things along. We're slowly running out of gas. That is a problem, but we'll deal with that. And I kind of want that building. Just need a few more, please. Need a few more isotopes. Salvage this one. Here I want the artifacts. Alright. Damn it. No, it's a ship. Dang it. We don't have citizens on our planet just yet. Right, we have just enough. Upgrade the HQ. At least we are getting enough tier 2 minerals to keep us busy. Alright, so as far as C-Thing goes, but we need it. Kind of looking for cracks, crevices, where C-Thing will leak out a certain amount of speed. Because that will be the most efficient place to put down a turbine. Also get some waste disposal going on, because running a business on Titan is very messy. Alright, so now headquarters is leveled up, and we've got another floor to work with. So I would like a habitat floor. Just instantly use all our supplies. And now with the upgrade we have access to a few more buildings that we can potentially harvest. We've also expanded our vision somewhat, so we can more clearly see where we need to expand towards. Now we are in the bottom corner of the map. So any enemies I expect to come either from this direction over here. Well, it's kind of expensive to launch stuff off the surface of a planet. I'm expecting it is also kind of expensive to do that here. I mean, one of the starting bonuses you can get is that people in the past threw their garbage into the crevices, which is causing the crevices to spew pollution, for instance. Now, I don't have that in this case, but people have thought of ways to get rid of their waste that way. But no, the way we were gonna get rid of our waste is to burn it. Because nothing can go wrong with burning waste. And we'll be most efficient at it. Right, so they built everything but the power, right? Now these are habitat pods. They can support 2 residents at a time. Still plenty of minerals about, so I kind of do want to at least have one of you to move the minerals, please. But it does me no good to just bring citizens over. Although we will start doing that, because otherwise we might run out of time. Now, overall, the headquarters is a decent place to live. Doesn't help that it's right next to a factory, but that can't be helped right now because that's where I'm going to put the jobs. And I can also upgrade the headquarters again, but that requires more isotopes that I don't currently have. Let's start with this one. Another ruin, no real use. Probably gonna salvage that one. Which way to go? Definitely that. Defensive turret range. There is more of these symbols this way. And looks like there's another one this way as well, but I don't currently have the artifacts to unlock that. Now, in case you ever need any advice on anything, you can also call your advisors. If you need help.
Hey, Founder! Thrilled to finally meet you. I'll be mad at me since and after years of school, we'll do my career.
Right. They have interesting things to say. Not always good advice, but they do give a good enough overview of what it's like to work and live on Titan. Just skipping over it right now because I've pretty much heard all of the things they said, and well, there are some quirky characters here. You can also occasionally pick up chatter from your rival corporation, which usually involves someone being bribed or stabbed or stabbed. Generally, they're not being very nice people. Alright, let's see what I need. This has to become my money maker, so I need the money floor. That requires 34 resource units that I cannot afford right now. Side problem, I cannot afford it in general. I need more isotopes. Someone please pick up the isotopes. So, is there anywhere close by that I can actually get some ethane from? That's probably the closest. The good thing factories are cheap to build. Alright, can I build the money floor? Alright, go. The templates that I'm using here, by the way, are ones that I put together myself. I'm not sure if they're the most effective ones, but it is nice that they actually carry over between scenarios. Now, spaceships can bring down people, but they can also just bring down the minerals and waste, usually waste, which you need to deal with at some point. Right. So first off, get a factory there, and I guess a factory here. Because even though I did unlock the energy plant and the fuel turbine, I don't currently have a means to use them because those will both require an employee to operate. And I can't really spare my employees right now because, well, I just don't have enough. So kind of an indication. My city is not all that livable. Yeah. 20%. Oh, produce a lot of pollution, and we now have a heat wave. Buildings can catch on fire more easily. Well, let's hope that doesn't get to that. Right, the monetization station is now operational. We have a little bit of time. So we only make money during the work period. And this is not yet operational. And this is what leisure is for the people here. Do I have anything available to me? I just researched this one. And let's unlock in this direction. And this direction. Can't see what this is, but this is a useful tech regardless. We are definitely out of power now. That's less than ideal. Let's put another break of power in there. Another battery, rather. Alright, first off, over here I just want some fuel fabs. 3 will do. And on this one, see which one is cheaper. I think the power floor N probably is cheaper. We need to wait until we have enough processing for that. Now I do need the money, so I can't afford to turn anything particularly off. Let's speed things up a little.
Device complete.
You know what? Salvage this. I need to get it out of the way anyway. Artifacts, please. I could build the power floor piecemeal, I suppose, but I don't want to. What do you mean? It is within the power grid. Fine. Alright, let's turn off the power here. That help? A little bit. I kind of wish I could do this right now, but I just don't have the stuff. And we are running out of money. Borrow some from the council. At least will not go negative. I mean, this is probably a little bit risky, but this will ensure that I have power for a good while. I'll just wait until it ticks up to the right level. I don't want to have to think about power for a bit till I'm able to build my employee base a bit better. Yeah, unfortunately it will not show me the layout for this. There we go. That's about as efficient as I could get this. You could make an argument that if you build it with just small power plants, it's more efficient, but based on the calculations I have done, you would end up with slightly less power. And that's just in general no good to me. In mine range, Citizen ad revenue. That's worth it. Just unlock that. Now, I really want you to focus on getting at least one of the relays and the power bridge up first. It's just building power plants is not going to do anything for me. Just can't build good employees these days. Alright, we have power. And unfortunately the workday is over. Nuts. Oh well, at least we're now storing up a little bit more power. And provided we don't run out of Z-Thane to power this, we should be fine. Right, so the next phase probably is to get rid of these mineral patches. Now we could just manually mine these. Right, and we're already running low on Z-Thane. I never built a floor for that. But even here we are draining Z-Thane way too quickly. I would love to unlock the mine. That would make mining so much quicker. I wouldn't have to manually do every single patch. Here is just not really feasible. Alright, let's turn this particular thing back on. And we should start creating some new employees. Can I get some more people to live here? Nope, because game says nope. Well, I just need 3 more citizens, please. I have just enough workstations for 3 citizens. And it doesn't look like they're dying fast enough to replace them. Just give me one with just 3. That's not what I want. Fine. In the meantime, the rebel threat keeps growing. I'd love to upgrade to the next level, but that's not gonna happen. Flame, take your artifacts. Ideally, I would like to set up a turbine somewhere in this, in a bend structure, so that I can take more advantage of all this. I mean, over here would be ideal, but that's probably not something I can easily claim over here. We have no real reason to go too hard on any particular direction. Ooh. Lots of artifacts over here. I'd love to claim that. Is this? That's the relay that we wanted. And let's start some more patches and speed up until get to the next work cycle. It doesn't make us big bucks yet, but we should start getting there. Alright, let's start converting the population. So here is where we turn a citizen into an employee by removing some unneeded organic artifacts within the person's body and replacing them with other stuff. And now they will work for us permanently. All via contract, of course. There it is, the HQ range. And of course we do need a steady supply of artifacts in order to keep that going. Butane generation that is of no real use to me over this direction. Ooh. There's a very rich isotope node over here. We do want that. Don't really care about this particular generation. Kinda want the isotopes though. That's a lot of pollution. A lot of waste. And of course, all the shuttles are gone. Let's get one more employee. Right. There, now we have the space. And we're not going to get enough to really do much. And we're still not producing enough cethane. We are slowly getting to the next level of HQ. That's good. We first need to research that, so that's not going to help right now. Let's just save my artifacts. And I could potentially claim this. How's the pollution looking? It's not bad yet. Not really visible just yet. Right, so we're finally making some money. read through this bit. Get the artifacts.
Salvage complete. Extraction complete.
Too close. Not much I can do about it though. No buildings nearby that I can easily sacrifice. It will give me all the stuff I want. I don't really care about the sensor range.
Extraction complete.
Let's upgrade the factory. See if we can get some tier 3 going. I mean, we should have just about enough power for that. Wonder why there was no employee there. Alright, let's set up an L2 processor. Can start with a mineral output, processor or inputs, output module, and we'll put the employee on this side with the waste module sticking out like that. And now we need to sure that it is fully within range. Get the power up first. And same with the isotopes on the other side. We can at least start with the minerals. So the movement speed. Well, it looks like we're gonna get over 1,000 balance. That's good. I want only tier 3s in here. And we also turn this one on. Let's get some output people also working. Only isotope 3s here, please. You just do it then. We just don't have enough people just yet. Yum. That should speed us along with our goals. Still have enough power. So why are you just standing there? And isotope 2s. And the next cycle we will get stuff. Right, let's get some more employees. So close to leveling up.
Conversion complete.
Let's upgrade the tower. Playing these patches just so I can get them out of the way. As far as jobs go, there's a certain priority. You can edit the priorities if you wish. I don't feel like I really need to. Although, there is an argument that you probably might want to put the cleanup higher. Sort of. I don't currently have isotopes, so you can just go back to doing nothing. It will go until the first rebel wave attacks. See, what do I need for this? Slight concern. The defense turret will require 24 energy. I don't currently have that. Just ignoring for a moment the construction costs. Construction costs are in the grand scheme of things trivial, I suppose. Right, I unlock the mine, please. Like I said, you can just send an employee to gather stuff from here. Or you can build a mine. The mines will harvest any minerals or isotopes within range. They will not mine artifacts, so just beware of that. And they're just overall more efficient at mining stuff. However, of course, these patches are not very sustainable. So eventually you will want to find one of these nodes that are in theory infinite, although they will degrade so that it will take much more time to get any materials from them. Right, so yeah, we're draining the Z-Thane from this area so badly. Let's do a little bit of scanning about, see if there's anything useful over here. This mine is probably not in range of any power. Yeah, didn't think it was. That'll do. Set up a pylon over there. Pylons are effectively just like relays, but you always have them available. HQ rain. Other than that, I mean, this is nice. This is definitely something I want. Let's assign an employee. And let's have someone dedicated to emptying the mine. That should ensure for now at least that we have all the stuff going as we need. And this will take a while. No, not quite, I think. Just outside of it. Yeah. Also, I haven't claimed this yet, so... I'll start claiming this away. And I need to start thinking about where I want to put up my turrets. So, I can't defend everything. You're not really meant to, either way. I'm gonna put it... yeah. Yeah, it is something. But you shouldn't rely on the inert ruins anyway. The inert ruins are a nice bonus if you can find them, but definitely usually more trouble than they're worth. Right, so we found a mineral node up there. Good, but how am I gonna get up there? Because there's a crack in the way. That's gonna make getting a road over there really difficult. Probably impossible. We are living ever so dangerously close to the edge, the abyss. But I kind of want to finish this HQ range research before I put down a command center. which is the other building that we have unlocked for free, which will give me more area that I can claim.
Survey complete. Survey complete.
Can't see exactly how much Z-Thane is here.
Survey complete.
But there's probably a lot. And getting these mineral patches would take a while.
Building complete.
As I don't know... Well, actually, that's kind of irrelevant. As you can see, there's usually lots of spans across these crevasses. So getting across is not so hard on these maps. Overall, your citizens and your employees have no real problem getting anywhere, but... What's wrong with the power? What happened? Dang it. Why would you turn it on? Yeah, that's the one thing I don't really understand why that happens. The turrets should start disabled and then you turn them on by call to arms. If you don't want... If you don't need the defense turrets, you don't have them turned on. But it can mess with me a little bit when it drains power when it shouldn't. But why should it? But yeah, I should start looking into actually getting some power plants. Some actual power plants. Because while I can rely on this place for a while, it's just never gonna be as efficient as a power plant. With just one level energy power plant generates 48 power for 12 fuel. And for some reason you are not connected. Thought you were. I thought for sure I had that fixed in the template. Let's get some more employees.
Device complete.
Anyway, one of these medium ones generates 6 power for 2 fuel. And actually I can see that more easily out here. Dang it, stop that. Right, so I have 8 generator M's. 8 times 6 is 46? Yeah, 46. It was almost as efficient, but that also requires 8 times 2 is 16 fuel, so this overall is a better proposition. Right, so the tech is finished. Let's get these final bits out here. I want them cleared away before the first attack comes.
Survey complete. Survey complete.
Get the artifacts, please.
Survey complete.
Our citizens are starting to die. That's less than ideal. Get some more interesting weather. Right, so I do want this hex, so get a command center to flame over here, and start upgrading this pylon. Now this could be a mistake because I do not know where the rebel ship is gonna go exactly. It might attack my outlying outpost. Yeah, indeed. The good thing I did get that life insurance. Getting free money for them. I probably want the logistics though. Yeah. The transport hub unlocked. So many juicy ruins to take out. And why is it taking so long for you to build stuff? Right, we're not using the mines at the moment. There's so much waste lying about. My headquarters must be a mess. Well, mostly over here, but that's expected. And the waste bins are not fully filled up yet, but dang, these citizens are nasty. And I've not yet filled up the top level of the headquarters because I just haven't had the power to do so. Let's upgrade it again. Yeah, if there was some quality of life things I probably would want to see, is the option to upgrade straight from level 1 to level 3. If I have the resources available. Get some replacement citizens. Right, leveling up. I do kind of like the building animation. It never really gets old for me. Plus, it's also quite clear to see what is happening. Right, so we don't quite have enough range with that one, but that's fine. Because now I can just put the power plant adjacent here. Or the next energy pylon adjacent. Right. The rebels are about to come and spoil the fun. Yeah, right during work time. Well, yes. You can also tell from the outside if a building is very polluted because for some reason all this trash starts piling up on top. Right, let's just slow down a little bit. I want this surveyed, please. I'll claim it. It doesn't matter what it actually does, I need it. The ethane is below 20%. I really need a better source of it. Even more artifacts. Much fun stuff hiding in the shadows. Yeah, stuff like that. Maybe it's coming still in the future. I'm not entirely sure what the developers are currently working on. because I've not been keeping up with their blogs. Let's get the artifact. I don't have the resources on the ground. That's another thing. When there's stuff on the ground here, it needs to be cleared up in order for stuff to get built. It can be quite annoying if you've got a patch where there's an entire stack of minerals in a building you put down is made of minerals, but not the minerals that are on the patch, the ones that you have back in HQ. Which can really work against you. I need someone back on emptying mines, please.
Extraction complete.
Alright, get the turbine in here. Turbine doesn't need power, but... Oh, we have a rebel base near here. So that's probably where one of the ships will come from, at least I hope it's only one. Alright, what else can I do? Get the... Actually, let's get this one first, but I did want to unlock this. Alright, command center range +1, so we have that one as well. And also unlock this way. On the factories polluting stuff. Giving the mines extra range, probably also good to have. I'm just gonna unlock a couple of things. I don't really care about that. Yeah, this probably is useful in the long run. Energy plant production outputs, definitely. That's quite enough of that. The people coming in. Logistic wise, let's get some storage facilities. And let's build a transport. Just needs a couple more minerals. Salary has been paid. The life insurance definitely was the best choice here. Even if it did take a long while for the people to start dying. What are our actual goals? Because I have not looked at these. In order to win the scenario, we need at least bronze, but let's try for gold. So we need to have at least 70 influence. We can get that eventually. We need to own at least 2 residential buildings. That's no problem. And we need to own at least these buildings. So we've already unlocked this. We need to own at least 3 conversion centers. We need to retain at least 58 citizens. We need to store at least 18,000 fuel. Or, if I can get up to 120 influence, that's also something. We need to own 7 defense turrets. I hope I don't have to turn them all on at the same time. And we need to research some tier 3 technology. Well, we can do that. What does our rival have to do? Own 4 buildings. Own a council obelisk and own 3 upgraded buildings, right? We can work with that. Right, so we can now turn this on. So the fuel turbine is a much more efficient way of grabbing Z-Thane from the atmosphere, and it will not deplete the Z-Thane that on the tile it's on. Not the most efficient way of getting, perhaps, but depends a little on how you wish to do it. I mean, I'd love to put the turbines over on this side, but it's all covered in minerals. Ugh.
I was brought up to believe in hard work. and I will continue to work hard on destroying you.
The rebels always have such interesting things to say. Let's turn everything off because I need power. Someone please command the turret. At least they are attacking the turret. Someone please command it. I can just have someone repair it. And this is essentially what battle boils down to. Early on, at least. Later on, when you get your own ships, it becomes a little bit more dynamic, but battle is not all that interesting. Essentially, you're just wailing at them with your turret, which is got some ammo per shot, it has a reload time, which you there's all technologies to make that all better, but this is definitely not all that interesting. You also have to be a little bit concerned about the debris of any ships that are destroyed, because it will fall down on your city and damage buildings, potentially setting them on fire. Right. While that is going on, let's get our roads constructed. And it looks like I'm out of minerals. Now this is just a simple ship, not all that much health, and it has only one weapon installed, so it's not much of a threat. This is essentially just an alert to you that if you don't have any defenses now, you're doing something wrong. From this point forward, most of the enemy ships will at least have 2 weapons, and they will gradually also get up to higher tiers of ships. You do also need to be very careful about fires, because if something catches fire, it'll spread really easily. Yeah. Alright, so we can turn off the call to arms, turn buildings back on. And let's give some priority to building that power plant. Let's also get some more vehicles when the road actually will get built. As you can see, the zethane levels are going up while we are getting an increasing amount of zethane in our storage. That's good. I don't know if any of our corporate goals are requiring us to kill any rebels, because if you don't need to kill rebels, you probably don't want to, because attacking rebels is about as interesting as defending from them. Not very. They're just... I mean, for those of you who have played Factorio, the rebels are equivalent to biters. But more annoying, because they actually stalk. And they never really have anything interesting to say. That's not to say there's no interesting stories on Titan itself. I mean, if you go into the Codex, you can have an entire range of characters talking, with some interesting stories in and there and all that. And through the time I've spent playing this game, I've already found, I think, most of the stories. So yeah, that's why you don't really hear all that much chat, because once you found the story, the game just doesn't replay it again. Which I'm kind of happy about, kind of concerned about. I mean, there should still be some idle chatter, I guess, some repeating conversation. At the very least, have the enemy rival corporations taunt you a little. Let's get that power plant operational. Then we'll switch over to Batman because I want to leave with at least positive power supply. Let's also get some extra storage in the spaceports. A lot of garbage over here. That's somewhat concerning. Yeah. In order to make this more efficient, I might consider putting up an industrial fan here-ish to blow the sea flame towards the fuel turbine. How am I supposed to get over here? I mean, yeah, I could do it manually, but that's a lot of minerals. I probably will have to do it manually because I can't really get a mine over here. Putting up a mine is usually a little bit more interesting if you can actually connect it via a road. Because right now my employees have to manually go collect one of those resource cubes from it, and it's taking forever every time. I could upgrade the mine, but that would require more employees working in them, and I kind of don't want to do that. I really just want them to finish building this power plant. Let's also queue up another employee. Don't have any citizens available. Currently working. We should have positive power, positive credits. Same thing, really. Right, where's the road segment? Right. And power plants also require a employee to be operational. Is kind of why I was being so slow in getting one up, because I just didn't have the employees available to do that stuff. And overall, I still don't have all that many employees. Game is presuming I have way more resources than I actually do. Alright, positive power, positive fuel, and we are more or less ready for the next enemy wave to start coming our way. Well, that'll do for this section on Industries of Titan. I think I'll pick it up next week to see if we can finish out this scenario, and then we'll move on to whatever takes my fancy next. So give me a moment as I switch over. Feel free to discuss amongst yourself what you feel about this particular thing. Also, are any of you affected by the switch to daylight savings in the US and all that? Because I will not be switching over to the daylight savings time until the 26th, so expect there to be some discrepancies in starting time for the stream. Yeah, the road is a sunken valley for lorries. And you don't want to end up down there in the middle of the road. It is a bad place. Yeah, it's always a thing. I really hope my government pulls their head out of their ass and actually abolish daylight savings time for us, but yep. I mean, I figured someone would have mentioned it now, but I figured maybe I should have put it in the.
Has anyone seen the bat? Come on! Someone must have seen where it went. Big scary man. In the cave. Jumps out of the shadows and beats up useless thugs. Anyone? No? Good!
No. Just we pick up where we left off last time. Don't think there's anything here. Yeah.
I need to find another way down.
Another way down. You're telling me I have to go down this way? Oh. I don't think I got this one yet.
New brick, metal and paint covered old wounds. Fresh blood was injected into the body. Bright new minds came, and all swore to uphold our promises. We all knew we were the ones to fix this city, and the city would thank us.
Right, so now we can get into the east wing. There's actually something over here. Can I reach that now? I probably could have reached that before, but I didn't.
Patient interview 9. Dr. Crane continues to evade questions. I believe he is quite sane, just evil. He takes no interest in the people he has hurt. His research appears to be the only motivating factor in his life. What is it about fear that drives your obsession?
Fear drives everything, Stephen. Everything. Your life is governed by fear. Every decision you make is a product of that fear.
Don't be ridiculous.
You married your wife. Margaret, isn't it? Because you were scared of dying alone. You have children because you're scared of leaving nothing behind that really matters. You go to the doctors because you're scared of dying. Do I need to go on?
No. I think that will be all for today. Guards?
Yeah. The campaign mode, well, essentially, the campaign mode is sort of like a string of scenarios tied together using the same model, sort of that. The maps are procedurally generated, as far as I can tell, with varying difficulty levels. So, but there is a mechanic in there where you can accrue favor with the council in order to get permanent bonuses for the subsequent maps. So that by the end, things will be becoming much easier, as you can start with way more money, way more employees at the start, with certain techs unlocked, and improving how much influence you gain per second or per tick. Suppose is a better way of putting it. So, I mean, I've been playing a campaign for a while now, and I'm almost about to get into the final potential map of the campaign. It's been fun so far, although it took me a while to figure out how to more be effective with the goals, as I stated before, with the corporate goals. I wouldn't say they were too involved. It's just, yeah, he you wanna say something? You just need to know what you're doing exactly. Overall, the opposition isn't all that impressive. I mean, your rivals are actually on the map, so you could attack them if you wanted to. There's usually no point to do that unless they are about to win. And that's only happened to me once before, so yeah. So don't appear to have thing worry about. Got a shock stick.
Oh, there you are. I've been waiting for you, listening to Zaz make the good doctor scream while you played around in Scarecrow's world. How was it this time? Learn anything about yourself? Oh, tell me. Put up a seat. Talk to me. I'm all ears. Actually, that reminds me. I could have sworn I heard Zaz cutting her ears off. Certainly sounded like it.
Here. There's something that can be blown up, not blown though. Right. And
I'm losing patience. You're cheating. You must be.
oh, come on. That's an easy one.
Stay where you are, Batman. Listen to me carefully.
Help me! Please, somebody help me!
Come any closer, and I'll paint the room crimson with her blood.
Right. There's the
I
vent.
know you're still out there. Won't be long and you'll hear her final song.
What are you talking about? Just kill her. She's useless to me now.
Kill her, the bat will get me.
No, you're not killed of a little bat, are you, Slicey?
Stay back, Batman. I mean it.
Yeah, stay back, Batman. You don't want more blood on your hands, do you?
I can see the veins in her neck throbbing. I can smell her sweat.
I
and
hear
tears as they
those
run
chattering
over
teeth.
her flesh.
That's the spirit. Now stick it to her.
I need this to
Dang it.
kill. I can't wait. She's just begging to be slaughtered. Good night, Miss Young.
Now that was unexpected. Who'd have figured a deranged murderer would kill the poor little doctor? Too easy. Played you like a violin and cut your strings. Nighty-night, bats.
Stay where you are, Batman. Listen to me carefully.
Help me! Please, somebody help me!
Come any closer, and I'll paint the room crimson with her blood. I know you're still out there. Won't be long and you'll hear her final.
You monster! You evil, evil, evil monster!
He's not going anywhere. You can stop now.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
I saw Bane.
I know. Joker threatened me. I wanted to stop the experiment. I tried to give him his money back.
Joker doesn't take no for an answer.
He wants an army, a horrible twisted force to destroy Gotham, but he couldn't do it without the formula. I hid it, but...
So now he has Venom and your formula.
God, he has gallons of the stuff. There's a lab, hidden in the gardens. It's locked off, but the security key codes for the entire island are in the warden's safe.
What else is Joker planning?
How should I know? You think anything he says makes sense? I think he's insane. Oh my God!
Get out of the way!
Poor Dr. Young. Still, you know how Mr. J hates a squealer. Talking about squealers.
Somebody help me!
That old loony actually thinks he runs this place. Talk about crazy. Well, bad places to go. Get it, boys. If he gets up, knock him down, but not too rough. Mr. J needs him at the party.
Well, to answer your question, Craig, yeah, probably it will. I won't turn it into a let's play because really only the first map would be sort of interesting as I explain stuff, but beyond that, it's just more of the same over and over and over again. I mean, it might be interesting if I maybe turn it into some sort of time lapse or something like that, but I have no experience in doing that. Anyway, let's get back to beating up some thugs.
Get that man! Ow! Joker says give me a shot. Oh, that's gotta hurt. You okay, buddy? Don't let him hit you, idiot! Jeez!
That could have been better.
Oracle, Dr. Young is dead. Have you figured out a way past these security gates? Before she died, she told me there's a production plant hidden somewhere in the gardens.
The Wayne Tech security protocols seem to be hack-proof. Lucius did a good job. It's a two-part biometric sequence, apparently generated by the Warden, using a code sequencer.
And destroyed by Joker in the safe explosion. Harley Quinn has the Warden, and he's the only chance we have to get past these gates.
Okay, good luck.
Make sure that these teeth are actually destroyed. We don't want to have to come back here. And who would have thought that Zaz would be so easy to take down? Those boxes are way less scary when you're actually in detective mode. Because there could be a maniac inside. Pretty armed thugs.
Maybe she likes older guys. Stop yakking, you'll ruin everything. Jeez, calm down. Tell him to shut it, now. You heard that,
Like
right?
they have those hollows.
You know where to find me. Later.
Idiot.
And they're all looking forwards. I think this should be relatively easy.
Batman's taken out one of your crew. Did you even notice?
You heard Joker! Joker was right, I found someone! What happened to you? Anyone got a way out of this? We gotta find him or we're next, you hear me? Batman, can you hear me? Show yourself! He ain't sneaking past me. I'll cover the door.
Yeah. Could you not stand next to each other, please? Kinda wishing it did not stand quite so close. Then we'll just do it the old-fashioned way then. Yeah, still things hidden over there. We'll have to get back there, but I need that tool to open up doors.
Let me go, you crazy bitch!
Chappie used a bad word. Mama spank.
Oh!
Hey, Bats, you gonna join the party or what?
He's outside.
As of 10 minutes ago, I have made it illegal to walk on the floor in any part of the asylum. Anyone caught doing so will be... Oh, this is stupid. Anyone caught will have their legs removed and perform magic tricks for Emperor Joker. There, I did it.
You're doing great, Chappie. Ready for more?
We locked them all. Why did you open up action in the first place? Questioning the boss again? You've done nothing but whine. We got busted out.
Yeah, Joker sends his girlfriend down and tells us to guard the tunnel. We guard the tunnel. Joker tells us to kill the bat. We kill the bat.
Joker told me to kill my sister once.
Did you do it?
Hell yeah! Never liked her anyway.
You're cold, man. Funny thing, shit's the same.
Gonna stick this soap bar up your ass, you'll be choking on it, yo! Don't let him hit you, you idiot! Boom! Do it again! You want somebody? Ow!
Still not quite in the flow yet, but we're getting there. Yeah, I don't think I think these goons are very smart in that way. They're just like average gamers. Never looking up. So, where did he go? Seriously, how did Harley get through all these gates so quickly and then manage to art them up like that? And I went the wrong way. Back here. Where did he go? Oh, sniper.
This is the warden. It is my duty everyone upload their sidearms immediately. I recommend uploading them into... I can't read this. Uploading them into your head.
So there was a sniper over there. So he's gone.
Check my pulse now. He's here!
Thank you, Batman. The guard wouldn't have lasted much longer.
Is he okay?
He struck his head when they knocked him to the ground.
Move him away from here as soon as you can. Take him to the medical facility. It's the safest place on the island.
Okay. I'll go with him as soon as he's able to stand.
It's not saying all that much, Batman. Nothing to do here. I guess we have to go in here first. Again, not one of these things that is just pointless, but alright. Can get an upgrade.
Taped patient evaluation 1. Patient name is...
Shut. That'll do it.
Taped patient evaluation 1. Patient name is Victor Zaz. Diagnosed clinically insane after the...
Why does it stop? It didn't do so with the others.
It's the bat!
So, you found it at last. What have you been doing with your time?
Right. No. It doesn't look like a very healthy place. Both dead.
Stop, Batman, please! You've got to help my babies!
I'm really not interested in a bunch of flowers, Ivy.
They're in pain, crying for help!
Just stay where you are. Last thing I need is you running free.
Poor children. I'll save you.
wavy. At least she looks fairly normal in this game. Later on, she gets a little bit
I won't let them hurt you.
weirder.
Someone help me! Help!
Yeah, that's Clayface. Glad I don't have to fight him.
I'm up here!
I'm sure you are up there, sir, but I'm just gonna quickly check up here.
Please, someone help me!
Harley! Ah! You have to help me.
Ivy? Gee, you look like crap. Maybe I can sneak you some shampoo.
The plants, can't you hear them? They're crying out to me in agony.
Yeah? Well, I really don't have time for this.
Please let me out. They'll die without me.
I don't know, Red. You're not on Mr. J's party list. Oh, well.
Please!
What the heck? I'll cut you a break.
That feels so much better.
She's a good kid.
I could watch those two all day. What a riot! And speaking of riots, here's a bit of civil unrest I cooked up just for you.
What are you waiting for? Cut me free! He's taken control of the security overrides. I have the sequence generator, but without the terminal in my office, it's useless.
Your terminal has been destroyed. Give me the sequencer.
What? Oh, yes, of course. It's useless. Half the code won't get you anywhere. We're trapped in here.
Yay.
There's always a way out. Always. You stay here. Lock this gate when I leave.
Oh, good idea. Can't have someone of my stature falling back into their hands now, can we?
Alright, let's do this.
You know, Bats, I always thought there was a spark between us. Well, now there is. I know, they're shocked. Come and get me, Bats. I
Don't let him hit you! Best you got?
Hey, B-Man! He's still moving! Hit him again!
Don't let him hit you, you idiot!
Come on.
Ooh, you okay down there? Little hit, boys! Keep away from the mist! Ow, that looks like it hurt! Was that as easy as it looked? Huh. Well, it won't be so easy trying to catch me! Mwah!
Hmm.
Taped patient evaluation 5. Victor is not responding well to treatment. Victor, yesterday you spoke about the people you killed.
Ah, the zombies.
They are all people, Victor.
They are zombies. Continuously shuffling through the daily grind, waiting for someone to
Patient pacification system deactivated.
Terminal to turn that one off. Okay. Maybe I can follow a power wire for me to follow. Where are they? Sure we are not missing anything else.
You are beginning to impress me, Batman. You may still reach a level just below my genius one day.
get hours with buses and toy like that. You're cutting it thin, Beth. The power's coming back on. 3, 2. Wow, you did that just in time. Pity. One down, one to go. Time for me to go, Beth. I'll miss you. Not. Oh, and now you have only 30 seconds to get out. Bye-bye.
We're trapped. She's locked us in with a bomb. Quick, get out! Move! Get out of here now! Oh, I thought we were both gonna die in there.
You're safe now.
You going after that crazy witch? I saw her heading out of the door as we got out of the room.
She won't get away. I'll stop her and then her boyfriend.
Good. Listen, I'll go try and get the ventilation system working. If you find her, don't go easy on her. For me.
You're expecting congratulations? Come on, Brian.
You see him back there? What's that thing he used?
No idea. Saved our lives. That's all I need to know.
Way in here. And let's see if this more to do here. That way we can't go. What's this way again? That's the way we can't go just yet.
Patient's name is Victor Saz. For the record, the patient has transferred from Dr. Cassidy, who is on leave after the incident last week. Hello, Victor. Please, take a seat. Guards, you can leave us.
Sorry, Doctor. Warden's orders. I can't leave you alone with him.
I understand. Hello, Victor. How are you feeling today? Victor, I can't help you if you don't speak.
Depressed. Does that help you? Can you get into my mind, Doctor?
Why depressed?
I'm just thinking about the one that got away. The one I chose. I needed the mark. I want the mark!
Probably not safe to go in there. I think I need a batarang upgrade for that one. The remote control batarang. Well, we're close. But for now, we'll just have to leave. And where can I go? This way.
Come on, keep up. You getting tired? Let me give you a little help. That's right, B-Man. You're getting closer. Ooh, you're getting warmer.
Where is that noise coming from? Right.
Victor has been more subdued recently. Response to medication has been poor. Hello, Victor. Is there anything you'd like to talk about today? Victor! This is going nowhere. God! Get him out of here!
Nothing else the other two rooms, right? Alright, let's get the remote control battery. Pauline is not going anywhere. Let's go double back the poison gas room. Alright. How do I get to this? Dang it. That doesn't work. Is there another upgrade I need? Triple battering and sonic shock vector. Gotta be a way to use that.
We can't get the ventilation system working, Batman. The room is still full of that maniac's gas.
I can't clear the gas. Nothing's working.
Something's gotta be able to work. Let's have a bit of a look around. Dang it. I'm missing the fine controls of these sequels where you can actually slow down the batarang a little. There's gotta be some sort of clue that I'm not seeing. Right, there's one of the controls that we need to use. And there's a question mark. Well, I can't use that at the moment. No, that's not what I need to do at all. I mean, it looks like one of those devices we need to use. Nope. And we just had a talk about players not looking up. mean, I'm not sure that this helps, but at least it gives me enough with a trophy. Gotta be something I'm overlooking. Can't be quite that dependent on gadgets and all that to get this stuff finished through and all that. But what am I not seeing? This looks like another wall. Alright, fine, I'm going after Quinzel. Probably some upgrade I'm only gonna get mid-game to go like solve the boss battle or something like that. Which is fine. But we've almost got all the gadgets unlocked, so hope that this is a little bit more straightforward. Back where we left off.
Here he comes, Mr. J!
Excellent. I'll leave it to you then, my dear.
Get him!
Someone help Bat Baby up off the floor.
Here he comes, Mr. J!
Come on. Come on.
Let's finish this.
That's gotta hoist!
Hit like a girl.
Let's turn up the heat! Anyone for fried bat wings?
You're gonna bleed out your face! Don't let him hit you, idiot! You want some of this? Continue! Not gonna bleed back.
Nope.
Come on!
He's done it again! I don't believe it! I'm on my way now.
Oops, change of plans, kiddo.
But I tried my best!
Sorry, but there is no prize for second place. I'm afraid you're off the party list. Better luck next time.
No! Die, you big ugly bat! Hey, hands off the merchandise! That's my party list!
Quiet. Why the smiles next to certain names?
You're the detective, you tell me! Huh?
Get in.
You won't find Mr. J. He's in the secret lab in the gardens and... oh, crap!
Yep, I know.
Damn. Well, he'll get me out. You'll see. Yeah. You'll see.
Oracle, I'm done. Harley is subdued, and I have her print scanned.
So you can find the secret lab in the gardens.
Yes. Harley's been everywhere on the island, so I'm calibrating the scanner to only show prints that have traces of chlorophyll.
Okay, listen, be careful. I rerouted a Wayne Tech satellite to show thermal scans of the island. The gardens are showing up hot. Something bad is happening there.
Yeah, sure. But I'm done here. How do I get up there? It just leads back. Alright, fine.
know how to read a map, don't you, detective?
Victor has been in isolation since the attack on Zagar last week. As I wait for him to be brought up to me, I have had time to review his notes. I am increasingly worried he cannot be cured. He has no empathy for his victims. Deep down, I believe he views all of us as potential victims.
Doc, are you okay?
What's happening?
It's Zaz. He broke out of isolation. He's gone.
Oh, God!
Don't worry, Doc. You're in the safest place. He's definitely left the island.
Of course. But someone needs to alert the authorities. He'll need to kill again. You understand me? Needs to. Oh no. He's gone after Dr. Cassidy.
Hello?
Sarah, it's Gretchen. Listen to me.
Hold on. There's someone at the door.
Sarah! Do not answer the door. Can you hear me? Do not answer the door. Zaz! He's free!
That stupid bat is caught in my trap.
My family's killer stood in front of me. Years of therapy have deemed him sane. I was proud to see him walk free. In exchange for his liberty, the
What? How did you get out of there?
Right.
Oh, hi, it's just a warm-up, that's. There's a little camp. She did an okay job. Let's call it a D+. But between you and me, I'm aiming for the A grade. Just got to mix a couple more of these chemicals, and I'll be creating my own personal army. Ha!
Do a little bit more secret hunting, now that I'm no longer distracted by stuff.
I thought I made them easy to find. I guess not.
Dang it. Didn't have my fingers on the right on the controls. This is not something I can do. I don't think I have to reach. I don't think I can blow these up. Definitely the last gadget on the list, but I don't recall exactly what it is. I mean, I think I know what it is. It's the the line travel thingy, probably, but I don't recall when we get that one. Right, where is he? I know I heard you. There is a... here-ish? Yeah, sometimes the clues are just still a little bit too fake anyway. Oh, you were making the noise? Let's get outside. Then we'll probably call it today. Just straight ahead.
Checkpoints. That's correct. The island is effectively cut off from the mainland. Nothing on or off. Early reports that Batman himself is on the island appear to be confirmed. Eyewitness reports state that he was returning the Joker to Arkham. Reports that Batman was lethal during the Joker's daring escape. But I must stress, this is unconfirmed. Back to the studio. Thank you, Jack. We'll bring you more as it happens. As Jack said, we do not know for certain, but it appears Batman may have been killed in the breakout attempt. Now, back to the schedule.
Soccer. It's not a sneak attack if you shout.
Good evening, residents of Joker Asylum. Some of our crazy, I guess, have crashed the party early. And when I say crazy, I mean real psycho. Word of warning, if anyone sees a dribbling fool barking at the moon, or maybe just purring like a kitten, do your civic duty. Walk up to them, put your arm around them, show them that you care before you wring their necks.
Ooh, just short. No, actually, no. We got it. Right. Triple battering. Select shock. Let's go with the range amplifier. Where is that secret for Zaz on this island? Could be anywhere. Darn spooky, scary skeletons.
Spring was a turning point, a new beginning, a glorious realization of my true destiny. My family's killer perished in an unfortunate accident. These animals cannot be feared. Like dogs, they only respond to discipline. And if that fails, then I was afraid that these accidents would have to continue.
What exactly am I looking for? Get all trophies out of the way. There is the thing that within reach. Yeah, it is now at least. Yeah, that feels much better. At least that little side thingy is out of the way. Didn't I already check this?
Stay patient.
Project Titan.
What do you call a detective who is only halfway to the end? Loser?
I was listening to that.
Take patient interview 20. Your interview is more interesting than I originally believed. When Project Titan is operational, I believe Joker will be the perfect test subject. Good afternoon. Today I thought I'd skip back to our previous conversations about your family.
Of course. I was born in a small fishing village. I always wanted to join the circus, but my father wouldn't really let me.
I don't believe you.
My father was a cop. 1 week from retirement when a mob...
I've seen the movie. What are you scared of?
Scared?
Yes, scared. There's obviously something. Something that made you what you are.
What if I'm too scared to remember? It hurts too much.
Then I can help you.
The gullible fool. The Joker never tells the same backstory. What else is left? Just something over here. Fairly certain I already checked that. Yeah, that's just in this area. Nothing left here. There's just... Where do we need to go exactly? Let's just leave to the next area and just get an autosave in to make sure that I don't lose any progress. Yeah, definitely the line grapple tool that I don't have. Right, that's the autosave. And that's the end of the live stream. Thank you all for coming by. I hope you had fun. Remember, I don't switch over to daylight savings time until the 26th. So for the next 2 weeks, 2 weeks, we will be on the we will be slightly askew in starting times. Hopefully you can work that into your schedule, or you'll just have to catch the VOD when it is more timely for you. In any case, hope you all have a good day and a nice weekend, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.